Colin Kravitz with us, North Pocono. You've been running everywhere, not only here in northeastern Pennsylvania, but you're going to regional things, Atlantic things. Let's talk about your track and field career.
Started since 7th grade. I decided I wanted to always do track. Started with cross country, then went into track. Was more so of a distance and a mid-distance guy, running the mile, 800s, 4x8s, and jumper, high jump, long jump. And 8th grade year came around. Coach wanted to put me in the 400, ran a 55, and then ever since then, he was like, you know what, let's keep going down to sprints. And then I ran the 2, freshman year, got canceled because of COVID. Sophomore year, started up the 4 and 2, then the 4x8 as well. And then tried the 100 at the last meet here, actually. And decided, let's go with 4.21. And so junior year, I was all 4.21, 4x4. And then here I am, all the same events.
Let's talk about, I know the football coach Cole was like, man, I wish I could get this kid. But you said that passion for track and field, and Boston College is where you're going to go. Talk about, how that kind of developed and some of the schools that were in the mix and why Boston College.
All the schools that I went to, I absolutely loved. A lot of the coaches treated me like I was family. That was the first thing I always wanted. When I want to say I went to like a really good school, and the school didn't treat me like family, I would not have went there. Talked to about 12 schools, came down to 5 final visits with Lehigh, Penn State, South Carolina, Villanova, and Boston, of course. And last visit was Boston College. Coach was fighting for me. I didn't really want to go there at first because I was set on going to South Carolina or Penn State. But then they took me for a visit and they showed me all the stuff they offered to me. The coach obviously showed that he was trying to fight for me, and I just fell in love with the campus. I just felt like I was welcome there as soon as I stepped on it.
How difficult has it been to stay healthy during track and field? Do you do some extra stuff? Obviously everybody puts in a little bit of stuff, then if people put in extra stuff, stretching. Talk a little bit about, not that you want to give away your whole routine, but what has been the formula for you to stay healthy?
Obviously, I always started off with my mental capacity. Can't run a 400 if you're mentally weak. Doesn't go well. Last 200 is always a mental game, so I always started off thinking to myself, I think I can, getting that self-efficacy in. And then, of course, it goes into the strength and just coming day in, day out to work on stuff that I need to work on. If I have a flaw in the blocks, I'm working on the blocks. If I have a flaw in the last 100, I work in the last 100. Endurance, speed, max velocity, everything. And then, of course, again, it goes with my diet. Try not to eat as much cakes as I want. Especially if I'm a diabetic, doesn't go as well. Try to keep my diabetes under control in every single meet. Sometimes a flaw comes in, high blood sugar, kind of throws me off, but I get it back down to what it's supposed to be and just shake it off and go, it's time to go for the meet.
Talk about family support, who's been there for you and making sure that everything kind of lines up.
Honestly, my whole entire family has been there since day one. My family thought I was going to be a distance runner just like my brother, and then when I told them I wanted to go to sprints, they're all for it. They say, yep, let's go make your own path. And then I did make my own path, and they've just been supporting me throughout the whole entire process, especially for college. Even my friends, just amazing support from the North Pocono community, and I can't thank them enough.
Well, Colin, we love watching you compete, and keep it up. You got some important things coming up in the month of April and May, and all the best at Boston College.
Thank you.